Welcome, 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 everybody, to Whispers Time 11:11. I am one of your whisperers here today to do. I'm going to do some full moon spreads. I'm being drawn. I'm feeling the moon really hardcore right now. So I'm feeling drawn to do some full moon spreads for all the signs, so no one specific other than who the cards decide to tell me about. So we're going to jump straight into this and see what we have to say. Now, just FYI, I do swear, so if you've got a problem with that, well, it's not my problem. Also, remember to like and subscribe. Subscribing and pressing the bell button just means that you get notified of when we upload new videos, and liking the videos helps to get the message across to whoever needs to receive them, just with the way YouTube works. Liking them means that it gets spread around, so if you want to do your part and help us out with that, by all means, we'd be so grateful. Now, the cards are taking their time. Ooh, but then they're flipping out. Alright, so right now I'm feeling that walking into the full moon, there's going to be some hectic, conflictual energies. Whoa. And it could be to do with children. It could also be to do with siblings and past life relationships or friendships. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we've got here the Nine of Swords, which is sleepless nights. It's anxiety as well. So it's quite fitting for a full moon because it definitely raises the anxiety levels in all of us when it's in full effect. And underneath that, we've got the Ace of Wands. So maybe there's a bit of anxiety over making an offer, or maybe an offer that has been received. Alright, so we're just going to get straight into this. Alright, so yeah, in the past we've got here the Five of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Six of Cups. And so I'm feeling very much that there has been some conflict, whether it be arguments or bickering or maybe actual fighting, but you or another person has gone within and realized that maybe it was a bit silly to be fighting over something so silly. And so in the present, we have the Hierophant, Major Arcana. The High Priestess is also a Major Arcana. We've also got the Four of Pentacles, and we've got the Hanged Man. So with the Four of Pentacles being in the middle of this whole spread, I'm feeling very strongly that someone's having trouble letting go of something. Someone's having trouble opening their arms to receive something new. I am feeling, this is a very proud card as well. This is about foundations, but this is about foundations of financial and material stability. This is after having worked so hard that now you've got it, you don't want to let go. But then when you're holding on too tight to something, you also don't leave any room for anything new and better to come into your life. And so I'm feeling here with the Hanged Man that you're also taking the time to gain a new perspective and a new understanding of what it is your true core values are now, because maybe they're different from what they once were. Maybe fighting isn't something you want to be doing anymore. You want to move away from fighting. So moving on, we also have the Five of Pentacles, and this talks about being left out in the cold, but I'm feeling very strongly that this is more standing your ground and being fine with going out in the cold if it means loving yourself first, which I think is fantastic, and you should pat yourself on the back for loving yourself first. With that, we've got the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very stern and he's decisive. You know, he's the Capricorn, is it Libra? No, Capricorn Aquarius man. And so he's the hard worker, but he's meticulous. He takes his time before he speaks. He makes a plan before he acts on it. But he doesn't take too long, right? So what's happening here is some serious truth is being spoken, and someone's going, see ya, and walking towards the star. And the star is a wish, and it's also healing. You know, maybe this situation was quite difficult. You know, maybe someone has been being abused in the past. So if that's the case and you're moving forward from that, congratulations, well done. You should be so proud of yourself. It's a hard road to travel, and pat yourself on the back. Every single day you grow stronger. So much stronger. You know, this is feeling very strongly about being brave and taking a leap of faith, even though the whole step itself terrifies you. And there's a lot of major arcana here to help hold you up and guide you as well. So I'm going to clarify these and just see if I can get some more information about what's going on here. Please clarify the Five of Wands. What's this about here? Ooh, wow. That's too many cards. Far too many cards. Please clarify the Five of Wands. Whoa. Too many cards again. Clarify the Five of Wands. Okay, look, they're coming out in blocks, so if it comes out in another block, I think I'm going to be reading a story. Clarify the Five of Wands for me, please. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so this is definitely conflict in regards to the family home. This is conflict in regards to stability with the Ten of Autumn. It's also the Ten of Pentacles in the traditional deck. Tell me more about the Five of Wands and the Ten of Autumn, please. Tell me more about the Ten of Autumn and the Five. Okay. The Princess of Autumn. This is the Page of Pentacles in your traditional deck. And what else do we have? Ooh, the Hermit. Yeah, so you guys have definitely gone within, very deep within, and thought very seriously about whatever this is, whether it be a work thing, a romantic thing, or a family thing. You've thought very long and hard about what you are and aren't prepared to give to this family dynamic, this situation. This could be, you know, mum and dad and the kids, you know, this could be your siblings and your parents, you know, depends on your situation. But there's been so much conflict in it that you want to move away from it now, and you have been taking the steps to move away from it, but also take a step to move away from it in a more loving way as opposed to an angry one, which again I would have to applaud. It takes a very strong person to do that. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for me, please. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for me, please. Whoops. Alright, that's too many cards. Oh, stop giving me stories. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for me, please. Okay, alright, fine. I'm taking the story. Alright, so I've got the 8 of Springs, so we've got communication between a couple. So this might be a relationship. Regarding the Knight of Autumn, so this is potentially regarding a breakup, so that you can be free to go forward and seek out your 10 of Summer, which is the 10 of Cups. Okay. So it's passionate conversation. It's Cupid's arrow, but we've gone the 8 of Spring here with this 4 of Pentacles. It's holding on. It's a foundation. It's not the best foundation. Okay, so this could be about saying, you know, hi, babe, I love you. I really do. But there's just been so much fighting in between us, and I've held on for so long, and I can't hold on to this crap for any longer, and so I'm just gonna go off and do my own thing and be my own person and love me from now on, and I will find that emotional fulfillment that I desire, because you're not giving it to me. All you've been giving to me is, yes, the happy, stable family foundation, but there's been so much fucking fighting between us. What's the bloody point? I want emotional fulfillment as well, right? So that's what I'm getting here. It's also possible that, you know, it's an ultimatum. It's, you know, I want emotional fulfillment, or we're going to separate and we're going to be our own individual persons away from each other from now on. Yes, that is also possible. Absolutely. And so moving forward, you know, someone's gonna follow through on their threat and get the fuck out of there, because things didn't change. And if things don't change after you have said, you know, I'm not putting up with this crap anymore, well, guess what? Don't be surprised when they're gone, because they told you what they were going to do. And if you are that person saying, you know, I'm gonna leave if you don't change, or if, you know, things don't change, or whatever the situation is, well, I am going to say you need to follow through. If you don't follow through, this person isn't going to take you seriously either, right? Alright, clarify the High Priestess for me, please. Clarify the High Priestess for me, please. Oh, alright, look, I'm just getting stories today, so I'm gonna run with it. So, the High Priestess has really, okay, so really what you've been doing is going within to find the answers regarding the conflict, but then you've also checked in with yourself emotionally, you know, and gone, alright, so how does this fulfill me? How does this fulfill me? You know, does it make my wishes come true? Do I feel like I am the star in this person's life? Has this person offered me something so stable that I should put up with their egotistical behavior? You know, should I let somebody treat me like I'm lesser than I am just because they give me something financial and material? Is that worth my emotional fulfillment? Woo. Yeah, okay. I'm getting storied here. Story. 5 of Pentacles for me, please. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles for me, please. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles for me, please. Clarify the Star for me, please. Clarify the Star. Clarify the Star. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. Oh, okay. Clarify the 6 of Cups. Alright, fine. And the Hanged Man, please. Clarify the Hanged Man. Alright, so you've made a decision here, right? And you're like, screw this. I want a brand new beginning that makes me feel like a giddy child, like I used to feel when I loved living. right? And I've made my decision, and now I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna wait for this to unfold and take my opportunity at the right time. This is a brand new beginning that you're making the choice to move towards. Clarify the Hierophant. Because it makes you feel good. It makes you happy. It fulfills you. Oh, and the Hierophant is clarified by the Hanged Man. So this is seriously going for it. This is seriously going, I am prepared to do what it takes. And if it takes me time, then that's okay. I'm prepared to put in that time and that effort, because everything that I desire, I deserve. So this is wishes coming true here in the future with the Eight of Autumn, because the work has been done. It's doing the work. You start doing the work and wishes start coming true. Things just start to fall into place for you. You know, and I'm seeing here that you're moving on with the Five of Pentacles, because the Princess of Winter here is here. So that you've gained the information and the knowledge that you needed to satisfy your reasoning for walking. You know, it's almost like you needed to give yourself permission by finding a reason. So it looks like you're going to find a reason here. You know, this person's very smart, very intellectual, and is better than the FBI at finding what they need to find, right? Because the truth is this person is going, you know, the truth is, you know, I love you and you do it for me and all of that, but I want to be the king to the queen of spring, or I want to be the queen to the king of spring. Like, this is passion and desire. This is following your dreams. This is going for it even though you're scared. This is going for it and coming out on top of the world. Yay! That is so good. So good. I'm so happy for you. Oh my goodness. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little spread for our full moon. So I'm going to do the full moon spread and see what messages we find for you here, right? So I'm just gonna move all these out of the way. So do the full moon spread and see what messages come out for you through here. I'm using the Impressionist deck as well, so I think it's quite fitting, because when I use this deck I feel like I'm transcending time and space. So, while I'm shuffling, just remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and if you want personal readings, I'll put all the information in the description below as well, and if you want to donate to the channel, that's more than welcome as well, so I'll put the details for that as well if you want to do that. So grateful. It helps us to get new decks and be able to hone in on things more and amplify the equipment that we use. Woo. Victory, a new beginning. Ooh, direction being chosen. Far too many cards. Ooh, there we go. Brand new offer, brand new beginning. Too many cards. No, okay, they feel right. Oh. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Swords. She speaks truth. Like, she is not a liar. She makes her decision fast. She doesn't let emotions trap her from being analytical. She's very down the line, and this is just how it is. So you have created and manifested success since the new moon. We had the new moon in Gemini on I think it was the 3rd or the 4th of June. You have successfully manifested success. I wonder where this success is coming from. Where is this success coming from? What is this? Oh, this success is coming from, for some of you, it could be a windfall. And for others of you, this could be successfully gaining balance, both in the real world and emotionally. It could also be mentally as well as emotionally. It could also be, mind, body, and spirit. You've achieved balance in that success. Anything else you want to tell me about the Six of Pentacles and where this is coming from? Ooh. You have successfully conquered and kicked anxiety's ass. Well done. So if you've been trying to manifest, the calm back into you, you are doing that successfully. Oh, yay! Since the new moon, you have successfully conquered the tower. Shit, can you even see that? Successfully conquered the tower. You kicked the tower's ass. And you've also successfully nurtured yourself. You've also patted yourself on the back. So well done. I congratulate you there. Well done. That is so good. That is so good. I'm so proud of you. So where are you now? Because you have successfully created balance, mind, body, spirit, successfully kicked anxiety's ass, successfully walked in the tower, set the building alight, and walked out like the phoenix you are, successfully and successfully doing you, girlfriend, boyfriend. You are having a brand new beginning. This is you now. This is the world. This is the world coming in and going right. So you want to end all the bullshit in your life? Well done. Well done. Well done. You have ended all the bullshit in your life, and congratulations. Here comes a brand new beginning. Right, so where's this brand new beginning going? Show me where this brand new beginning is going to be taking this person. Where is this brand new beginning going? Ooh, okay. This brand new beginning takes you away from a place and people that would normally take advantage of you and stab you in the back. This takes you to a place where you can have a sit and rest and know that it's almost like, your spot in line is still there, even though you need to sit down and have a break. It's knowing that your God, that your back is covered. Basically, God's got your back, your angels have got your back, universe has your back, whoever you believe in, they've got your back. Where's this brand new beginning going? Oh, for some of you, this brand new beginning might entail a pregnancy, a baby. That's possible. Brand new beginning. It's also possible that, you know, with this being a 333 year and divine feminines, this could be a call to start brand new, because it is our time to step up here and help heal the world in a big way. So anything else for the war? Where are they going? Ooh. Ooh, if you're pregnant, you're getting married too. This is having, you know, stability. Full on stability, but this is, you know, stability with a partnership. So it's definitely the card of marriage. It's family. So what is coming into your conscious awareness? Well, action is being thrust upon you, let's say. It is going to be your turn to make a decision to go in a direction. Now, let me tell you, it doesn't matter which direction you choose, whether it be the right decision or the wrong decision. Both decisions takes you where you need to go. Why? Because if it's the wrong decision, well, you learn lessons from it and you do better from it next time. And if it's the right lesson, then if it's the right thing for you, then it's not the lessons that you take from it, but it's being grateful and staying humbled as you are, even though you're achieving great success, right? So clarify the Two of Wands for me, please. What directions are being given? What options? What actions are being given to take here? What actions are being given to take here? Ooh, okay. So actions regarding self-imposed restrictions. So this is like rules that we impose on ourselves, that we follow, and maybe we've put those rules into place many years ago, and if we take time to really think about those rules, maybe those rules don't actually serve us anymore. They served us then and not so much nowadays. So maybe the action to take is to rediscover those rules and regulations that we run our life by, and whether or not they serve us anymore. And another action is the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups is like soulmates. This is love. You might have the opportunity to move in the direction of a new relationship, and maybe that scares the fuck out of you, the living shit out of you right here, with these self-imposed restrictions and emotions here. You know, maybe you've been hurt so bad that getting into another relationship scares the crap out of you, and maybe you need to really think about what it is that scares the crap out of you and heal from it, because love is fantastic. Even when it ends, it's fantastic, because if you really think about it, those great relationships that you have had, even though it ended, would you choose not to have that relationship just because it ended? So what else is the Two of Wands bringing forward? What other options and opportunities is the Two of Wands bringing forward? What other options? Ooh, the Two of Pentacles. A bit of juggling. This is also 2 and 2. 11, 11. Partnerships. Maybe an opportunity to work in a partnership situation with someone. Ooh, the Hanged Man. So, you know, you can make a decision, but you can, of course, take the time that you need to think about it first. Right? So, what is no longer serving me? Okay, the first thing I get from this here with the Ace of Wands is random hookups. Random hookups no longer serve you anymore. You need an emotional connection now, whether you like it or not. That is being thrust upon you. What else is, what else can you tell me about the Ace of Wands and it no longer serving? And what is it about the Ace of Wands that's no longer serving? Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's like being passionately fulfilled in a airy-fairy type of way. It's the yeah, well, I'll have fun for a minute, but then later I'll feel empty again. Anything else you want to tell me about what's no longer serving? Oh, okay, so maybe like BDSM sort of stuff. Yeah, some angry stuff. Some fighting. Maybe you know, maybe it's that you like having competition. And that's not serving you anymore, because by the time you get what you want, you don't want it anymore. Okay, so how can you release and let go of these energies? And look, the biggest reason why I feel like this is, you know, like random hookups and stuff like that, is because of the Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles is the serious guy, is the slow and steady wins the race guy. So how you can release the energies of the, you know, random hookups all the time is by actually taking yourself seriously, thinking of yourself as a serious person. Well, not a serious person, but a person that can be taken seriously when it comes to being, you know, loved and nurtured and cared for. You know, this is the person that you want to be calling on when you scrape your knee or need a cuddle or, you know, stuff, right? Can I really, oh, here we go, and emotional offers. So maybe with these self-imposed restrictions and this Two of Cups here, maybe you actually are in the feels for somebody and you're being called to, you know, cut the shit, basically. Or they're being called to cut the shit and make that real offer. So, you know, hey, look, this is really hard for me, but I have feelings for you and I want to do something exclusive with you. How do you feel about that? That's what I'm feeling there. And guess what? If you take the step to just have the balls to do this, to say it, to put it out there, justice is going to come in and have your back. Justice comes in and balances out a situation. Yes. Clarify justice. What are you going to help balance out here? Justice, what needs help? Yes. Okay, so justice is going to come in and balance out mental conflict. And it's also going to come in and balance out that teeny tiny offer that, you know, you're afraid to make. It's going to come and balance it out, because little did you know that that person also wanted to make a small offer. You know, they've just been scared too. It's quite possible that you've been mirroring each other. Don't mirror each other. So release all of that and embrace a brand new you with forward movement and great success. Alright, so what I'm going to do, if you guys have, I'm going to do a quick yes or no basically. If you guys have a question right now that is a yes or no question, I am going to pull. Okay, so this is for the first question you just thought of. No. Alright, so ask a separate question now. And here we go. Oh, no! No and no. No and no. So some of you, some of you just asked the same question. With the no and the no. And some of you thought too deep into something. That's what I'm feeling. So take a new perspective and see it from there. Okay. Now I will pull some romance angels for you and see. Ooh, this could be the one. You're already met the romantic partner you seek. You've already met them. Whoa. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Holy shit. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Wow. Okay. All right. And you know what? This is quite possible that it's somebody that rejected you in the past. With this unrequited love, it may be somebody that you dated for a small time and you separated and they acted like, they didn't want this. Right? Because of that self-imposed restriction and the fear of emotional commitment that's been going on. Shit. Alright, so, alright. What do I want to pull? No, that's all I'm feeling. Oh, okay. Messages from the guides are calling now. So I'm going to pull some messages from the guides for you. And this is going to be, if this is a work-related thing, here we go. Express your feelings. Like attracts like. It's about being positive. Stay open-minded. And one more message. Trust your intuition. Alright. So, if that was a work-related thing, then basically what I'm feeling the most here is get in your feels. Get in your feels and trust your intuition there too. And that will steer you in the right direction. Alright, so just... Oh, I know I'm feeling another deck, but which deck is it? Oh, okay, alright. Alright. So, like I said before, everything that you need to know will be in the description, and I'll try and do a couple more of these as I'm called to. Ooh, okay, so animal kingdom. So if you've got pets or anything, cozy up with your pets because they're actually going to give you purification. And if you don't usually go out in nature, this is definitely a call to go out for, a walk in the woods or a walk by the river or the beach or whatever's near you. Go out into nature and experience the world a little differently from what you usually do. You're going to receive messages, especially for this full moon. And if you go out for this full moon and set new intentions, it's going to be a very strong outcome, especially with the new solar eclipse that's coming in July. So be prepared for that. And again, please like and subscribe to the channel. And press the bell button if you want to receive notifications when new videos come out. I am going to try and do a few more of these videos as I get called to do them. So I'll probably do them sporadically over the weekend. If I've got the energy to do another one now, I will. We'll just see how I go. But like as I've mentioned on previous videos, we are organizing to do videos on like manifestation and stuff like that. So if you're wanting to get us to do it faster, leave a comment just asking us to bring those manifestation videos to life, basically. So we'll take care of that, and it's been lovely spending time with you now, and I will see you again soon.